Welcome back to Basic Booze. Today we're doing New England style IPAs. I'm sorry, finish.
He finishes pretty quickly.
No, I don't. Anyway, it's basically we're boozing. Moving on.
We're some basic guys drinking some booze.
Yeah.
New England styles. Phenomenal New England styles.
Yeah, we like.
You want to run down the list?
Let's just hold up real quick. Delaware, not New England, but East Coast just happens that 4 out of the 5 are New England style.
Because, preference.
Because we like it.
Because we know how to do it right.
And New England does it better. Okay?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Sorry, it just is. And New England, New Hampshire is the best state in New England, so fucking crap. Okay? Come on. Okay, Vermont's cool, but fuck Vermont. What are you saying is better than New Hampshire?
Boston.
Okay, that's a city, not a
And have you driven
state.
to Boston?
Have you been to the rest of Massachusetts?
Yes.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, I lived outside of Boston for 5 years growing up. Fuck you.
Fuck that. Connecticut sucks.
Fucking Lock Monsters games. You go to Lowell and think you're going to get mugged. I was 5 walking the...
Anyway, so this is the East Coast IPAs. One that I feel we are missing, just to throw out there right off the bat. A newer, not newer, but a more up-and-coming brewery I've seen more recently is Cigar City Brewing from Florida. I believe it's St. Augustine? No?
Yes.
It's a bad beer.
Jai-Lai IPA. It's not bad.
See, I've heard a lot of good things, but I haven't actually had a chance to try it out yet.
Technically counts as an East Coast IPA because it is Florida, which makes up like a lot of the East Coast. But
Only in name.
it's a newer one. It doesn't really fall into the tradition, what made up the East Coast. These are New England styles. This is just
An East Coast style.
a standby. This is, again,
Stand
Dogfish Head.
by me.
Anyway, Dogfish Head wasn't one of the, first of New England, or, whatever. Wasn't one of the first craft breweries in the country, but it was kind of second generation.
Yeah,
It's
so
not that granddaddy,
it's not the Sierra Nevada Stone Sam Adams granddaddy, but
it's right after that.
It's
It came
right
out,
after.
Dogfish Head came out in the 90s. This is one of the first beers they came out with. And it's fucking good.
If you don't know, Dogfish Head and Sam Adams actually just went through a merger.
Yep. They're the same
So
company now.
Sam and Dogfish Head are now the same company.
Sam and Dogfish Head, get at us.
Don't they have a
Send us
90
some beer.
minute?
Hey,
They do.
Sam,
They have a 60-minute, a 90-minute, and a 120-minute. And Nate will explain what that is all about on our other channel, Booze Basics.
Booze Basics. Funny enough, Dogfish Head merged with Sam Adams, and Sam Calagione is the owner / president / CEO of Dogfish Head, who just merged with Sam Adams. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, we'll cover that later.
We can edit that out.
What? Or I'll just slap a dumbass on there.
We'll clean it up in post. Anyway.
Clean it up and post. TJ can do the work.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, we are going to taste some New England style IPAs today. First up, we'll probably start off with Sam Adams New England IPA, because they're not original anymore with their naming. Sorry, Sam Adams.
Okay, so I'm going to throw this little fun theory in. My theory behind the Sam Adams Dogfish Head merger is they want Dogfish Head to be their craft side. They want to tailor the rest of their Sam Adams beers to be more for your average beer drinker. So they're like Cold Snap. If you tasted the Cold Snap redo they did this year, it is terrible for anyone that loved it previously.
It's pretty bad.
But
A lot of people like it.
whole lot of people that didn't used to like it.
It sells really well this year for some reason. But a lot of people who used to love it
Hate it.
don't anymore.
I bought 1 6-pack. You know how many 6-packs I bought last year? 30.
It's a lot.
We don't want to talk about your fridge.
So we got Sam Adams New England IPA. Now, New England style IPAs, if you don't know, quick rundown, hazy, juicy. If you want
Juicy
more
juice.
info, there'll be a little clip on our second channel coming up soonish.
What do you think, TJ?
It's very juicy, but it doesn't start out as such. It starts out and it's just kind of a little bitter, a little malty, and then it's like you get a welling of juiciness on the tongue towards the end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that fruitiness.
Like the fruitiness is there, but
later.
Juiciness,
the maltiness is very upfront in this.
Yep. So you kind of get a malty bitterness,
very upfront.
And then it fades into a nice juicy, fruity hoppy.
It kind of finishes like you're chewing on a Starburst. You're just not sure
Really?
where the juice is coming from.
And for those of you that don't know, like for me, if I drink something and it's juicy, it's like my mouth is watering, like puckering. Juiciness. Yep. Juicy Juice and the Funky Bunch. Go check it out.
Hell yeah.
Cross-reference.
Filming that tomorrow.
Wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. You know, that's a glowing review from Thomas. Well done, Sam Adams. All right. Next,
if you can, push it.
Next up, we are going to go with Switchback IPA. Now, Switchback, really good brewery out of Vermont, out of Burlington, Vermont. Excuse me. They're in the same kind of category as Dogfish Head. They're not one of the granddaddies, but they are a papa.
You're
been around for a while.
You're probably more familiar and more likely to find their Switchback Pale Ale
or Switchback
Ale.
Switchback Ale. It's an amber ale, unfiltered.
So it's very, very hazy.
Yep.
Very good.
Switchback, basically from day one, has been not filtering their beer. So the hazy style really goes well with Switchback. It's kind of it was just a given that they were going to produce a New England style IPA. They have done IPAs before in the past that were not this. This is just Switchback IPA. That's the name of it. And
before
honestly,
you crack it here. So something that they taught us at the brewery is you lay the can on its side and give it the old Switchback roll to distribute all the yeast.
Yeah.
Really?
Interestingly enough, when you are storing kegs of Switchback Ale, it's recommended to store them upside down.
Flip them over in the morning.
Flip it when you tap it.
Yep. They've recommended a couple of, or I've heard from a couple of distributors and the brewery itself that you flip the keg at night, flip it back over in the morning.
If you know you're going to be tapping it, but
I was going to say, even if it's already tapped, do you still flip it?
No. Once you tap it,
wrap it.
God damn it.
Wrap it before you tap
it. PSA.
Use the dental dam. You don't want to get that corona. Because it's a pandemic!
Still a pandemic, ladies and gentlemen.
It's been 5 minutes.
Yep.
It's still going on. We don't know what's going to stop.
It's still happening. We're still filming and we're still drinking beer about it.
Are we still up there?
I have to say, the Switchback IPA, like the Switchback Ale, it's good, but it's not like, oh my god. Like, if I walk into a store and I look at the beer aisle and I go, I don't want anything, I'm going to take a Switchback Ale or a Switchback IPA because I know it's going to be good.
It definitely has that juiciness.
Yeah, it's
more so than the Sam Adams, I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Less malty. Less of that sweet umami malty that you get. More crisp. Definitely easier drinking. Lighter overall.
I would almost say that the Switchback IPA is
at least we got to Goose Island, which is owned by Budweiser.
Yeah, Goose Island is the fun way.
I can't just eat this cross section.
I won't good hiking beer.
It would be. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Switchback is a
beer.
really great hiking
beer. Great hiking beer.
Anything from Switchback is a great hiking beer.
That's true. Really it is. Switchback is literally named for trails. So
yeah.
You know.
We don't want to hear you hike with water because we have water too, but beer just makes it better.
Yeah. You get to the top, you're like, oh god, I need another beer. And you run out, so you just drink water, and then you're hydrated by the time you go back down.
And if you're a dedicated Switchback drinker, you know the deal, okay? You bring 1 or 2 cans, which you drink at the summit, and you bring 1 or 2 grams, which you puff on every hour or two. Okay, it's legal in like 14 states. Get over it. Anyway,
I mean,
If you smoke crack, smoke sativa.
What?
If you smoke crack, smoke sativa. Moving on to our next beer, which I will do a close-up of the can because it deserves it.
yeah, it really does.
It is beautiful. It is called Safe Space.
When you need beer, and beer is your safe space, this is your go-to.
It's actually a surprisingly low alcohol. It's only 6%. But yeah, Safe Space. It's a New England style pale ale from Concord
fantastic.
Craft Brewing Company.
They're
Really?
in Concord,
Concord.
Vermont,
Yep.
if you couldn't guess. Concord Craft, interestingly enough, I believe, I could be wrong in this, but I am
Probably are.
99% certain, is founded by former investors in a distribution company in the state of New Hampshire. They sold their distribution company, used the funds to create Concord Craft Brewing, and I have yet to taste a bad beer from Concord Craft.
Yeah.
You guys, you're doing it right. Well done.
Get at us.
Get at us.
You want us to come down to the brewery, taste some beers? We'll do it.
We'll do it. On camera.
We'll be
We'll
there.
be happy about it.
Set up in hand.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Can you, you want to pass that down?
I haven't even tried it yet. Hold your horses. Hold your unicorn. Okay?
I mean,
Hold your
that comes later.
Oh, my
This
God.
is a safe place.
There's not a lot of maltiness to it. It is just a very easy drinking, smooth, a slight juicy haziness to
clean.
it. Oh,
So refreshing. This is a beer I would get in trouble with if I was very thirsty because I would drink the entire can in one gulp.
So people, a lot of people call beer refreshing, and some people don't understand that.
This, you will.
So refreshing.
It's just
Very refreshing.
It's like drinking from a cold mountain stream.
it is the
Oh,
fountain of youth. I mean, really.
There's nothing that's too overpowering in it. It's all
It's
very
perfectly
well
balanced.
Yeah,
blended.
it's perfectly balanced, crisp. It
It
doesn't
is.
linger too long, but just enough.
It is a unicorn among IPAs. It really is. And the logo is fitting. Well done, Concord Craft.
And if
Well
you're
done.
lucky enough to be
So,
a
our resident beverage industry professional, I'll put a picture of his tap handle on as well.
It's pretty fucking great.
yeah,
Yeah. It's a unicorn with a rainbow mohawk.
It's definitely
if you're wondering.
enjoyable.
It's awesome. All right.
They won't wonder, there'll be a picture.
It's good. It's really good. You're just gonna finish it right here, right now.
See, that's the other beer you bring up on the mountain when you
All right.
drink going down.
This is one that you can drink on the mountain. This is one you can drink on the water.
Yep.
This is one that you can drink jerking off.
Yeah.
It is just so good.
If you really want to, you could. All right.
Just the old.
Next up.
need the refreshment.
I've never personally done that. I don't know where you're coming from. But moving on.
As your
Vermont.
resident alcoholic, he's an idiot.
booze slut over there.
This is
Booze slut.
Boost Slut. All right. Now, Long Trails Vermont IPA. I'm sensing a theme. Actually, just noticed this.
They're all.
hiking.
No. So this, and this. These three breweries.
all the way over there.
Yeah, these three breweries. Actually, these four are all in that. No, this is a granddaddy. These three are Gen 2 of craft beer, right? But these three all put out multiple IPAs before their New England style IPA came out. They called it New England style, Switchback IPA, and Vermont IPA. Very pared down, simplistic names. I don't know if that's...
It's probably on purpose.
yeah. And just New England IPAs, really, I kind of think that's what you're getting. You're just getting a very pared down, more simple version of an IPA. It's no frills, just good fucking beer. All right.
You know what you're getting.
No frills, no chills.
Nothing unexpected.
Actually, quite a bit of chills, but
You want to chill it.
some frills.
Mm-hmm. You can drink this warm, as we said in our last video. It may have been this one, but we're drinking beer, and I don't really know.
So, let's see. Right off the bat, it smells a little bit more malty, but very juicy still.
Got the Corona out.
Yep. Make sure you guys are all affected.
Definitely more malty. And the less of a juicy. Like, it's still very fruity and juicy, but especially not compared to Safe Space, but these are a lot juicier than the Vermont IPA.
I feel like
Am I crazy, or is there smokiness to that?
They're a little bit
mild.
It's a mild, and like your average person ain't gonna pick it up. You watching this, you ain't gonna pick it up.
Nah, never mind.
But super tasters like Nate and I will pick it up. Hey, what's up?
Oh man.
It's got a little bit more bitterness.
So,
too.
that Vermont IPA, it's not as smooth as, say, Safe Space, but
It doesn't have the crisp finish. It's kind of lingering bitterness.
kind of trails off.
Yeah.
It's a long trail off.
I support you.
Glass of whiskey.
Dogfish Head. It is alone in this grouping in that it is not a New England style IPA. It is also alone in this group in that it is not from New England. It is from Delaware.
Is it alone in this group?
I mean, it's probably pretty alone.
Yeah, it's pretty alone. It's lonely.
It's kind of like me.
It stands out alone.
Anyway,
This is the one that's off in the corner with its
Head.
hood up, listening to metal music, going,
but
one day.
fun fact. Fun fact for you. We need a fun fact badge too. Fun fact: the term "Dogfish Head" actually
Comes from cat dog.
It comes from a place in Maine, so it's kind of de facto New England. So, all right.
Cat dog.
So it comes from Delaware, but it's named after...
The brewery
New England.
is in Delaware, but it comes from a place that the founder, Sam Calagione, used to vacation at in Maine, called Dogfish Head.
That's the
Okay.
name of the town.
Yep. It's a like peninsula word. Yeah.
Well, again, this is probably the oldest IPA. Of all of these,
Yeah.
this
This
one
one's
is
been
the
around.
oldest recipe.
For fucking ever.
This,
For
again,
30
is
years.
one of the second generation IPAs. And it's... If you are into the Dogfish Head 60-minute, look out for the 90-minute, and also look out for the 120-minute.
They also have a 75.
They do. I just saw that the other day.
Yep. So the minutes.
No. I already said that's going to be on the other channel.
It was basics.
Yeah, you shut your whore mouth.
Specifically so you wouldn't do that. These
I was just
episodes
gonna give
need to
I was just
stick
gonna
to
give
like
a
a
5-minute
half
clip.
hour. Come on.
I could talk about the minutes forever. And what that
Exactly.
means. I'm just going to give a 30-second synopsis.
to be fair, you
Come on.
can
Yes,
talk
but
about
every
everything
30-second
forever.
synopsis about something makes the video fucking 50 minutes long. And it's my job to go, that can go, that can go, that can go, that can go.
Fair enough. Anyway.
Hold on, I just want to throw it out there. We gotta do a huge shout out to TJ over here. He does a lot of the editing.
He does
and,
all of the
like,
editing.
Yeah.
It's,
I think I'm the only one with the knowledge to be able to do it.
We
So.
just sit here and drink.
Dedications.
That's pretty much it.
yeah.
Oh. It's... So, generally, I'm not a huge fan of maltier IPAs. But Dogfish Head has a really good balance in their 60-minute. It's got a real nice maltiness up front, just like a hit of malt. And then it, like, just kind of slowly comes back, pulls back that maltiness, and gives you a nice hop finish.
That is an extremely well-balanced beer.
Oh.
That's all I can say. I mean,
Like, I don't
Bravo,
drink it. I don't drink it very
Bravo.
often because there's so many choices out there. But it's quite good.
This is the reason that Dogfish Head was successful as a brewery. They came out with, right off the bat, something fan-fucking-tastic. It's just a damn good beer, alright? You can't knock it, you know? It's, yeah. It's pretty good.
Now I'm going to have to watch these back and count the burps.
Feels like I
Yeah.
taste time.
That was a pathetic one. Never mind. Don't count it.
I'll give you 5.1. Yeah, so that is all of
Dogfish Head,
our...
well done. Going down the line here, well, TJ's just
Savage over there.
zipping that one off.
If you say savage again, I might fucking hurt you.
What? I'm telling you.
Ooh. Burp number 482. Anyway, this is my lineup here. Sorry, Sam Adams, you're just not good. Anyway,
You just fall flat. You might have ranked higher if you hadn't fucked up Cold Snap.
right?
Literally,
Yeah, no.
Cold Snap.
Biased and not afraid of it.
Cold Snap was in my top 5 beers, and you made it my least favorite.
It's bad now. It sucks.
It tastes like you're drinking fake banana extract. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Number 1 for me, I'm going to go with Safe Space because very well balanced, just perfect, light, crisp, hazy, delicious, and I'm just a little bit biased towards New England IPAs. You know what? It's where I'm from.
We do it better.
Born and raised.
We do it better
New
here.
England does it better. All right, New Hampshire, repping. Dogfish Head, not a granddaddy but a papa of the brewing industry. Well done. Okay, just it's a good beer. It's a extremely well balanced.
If this is Granddaddy Smurf, this is Papa Smurf.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. No, like you drink this beer. If you like just even a little bit of bitterness, you're going to enjoy it. If you like bitterness at all, you're going to enjoy it. It is not too sweet. It's not too bitter. It is extremely well balanced. It's everything you could hope for in an IPA. Period. The reason that Dogfish Head, like I said, existed as long as it has. Vermont IPA, Long Trail. In my opinion, this put Long Trail back on the map. I was getting really disappointed with Long Trail as a brewery until they came out with Vermont IPA.
Yeah.
You brought yourselves back. You really pulled out a win with this one.
Yeah.
It's solid. Yeah.
Despite it being middle of the road on the thing, you made it above Switchback IPA.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing for you.
Beat out Switchback for me, which is impressive. Switchback, real good. Not knocking anything. Number 4 is not a bad spot. It's just preference, really. But Switchback, well done. Good job. It's a good beer. Can't go wrong there. Sam Adams, again, not a bad beer. And honestly, out of all of Sam Adams, this is my number 2. The only one I like better than this of Sam Adams products is the 76, which is honestly the only beer that I think is a truly, like, beer to try before you die kind of thing. Sam 76.
Yeah.
Fan-fucking-tastic. I mean, Boston Lager, again, is one of those granddaddies, but even that, they fucked up. Come on, Sam Adams. Really? Really?
Yeah.
Not a bad beer.
Sam Adams, go ahead, pander to the masses, as long as you keep this the same. As long as the 60-minute, as long as you don't fuck with Dogfish Head,
now that you merge,
you can do whatever the fuck you want with the rest of your...
Just leave us Dogfish Head.
Just leave us that! Leave us something!
Boston Beer Company, please don't fuck with Dogfish Head 60 minute.
I think, honestly, my lineup is exactly the same. I'm not going to change it around at all. He kind of covered pretty much anything I want to point out.
Yeah. I will say, I think we're going to have to go with this.
Yep. Okay,
That's
so
reasonable.
I think that's probably when you started drinking IPAs.
No, it's true.
Because this was the very first IPA I ever had.
Yeah.
This one is the first time I remember Justin going, hey, I kind of like IPAs.
Yep.
Was drinking Vermont IPA.
Yeah?
That was the
Up
first
until like
beer you really
a year and a
got
half
me
ago, Justin didn't even like beer.
No, it's pretty much just a whiskey guy, really.
Yeah.
You hear that, Ryan? There's hope for you yet.
Ryan!
He likes stouts.
Ryan!
In about 1 year and a month or so, less than a month.
No.
We might have a fifth member.
No. It's about 2 months. In 2 months.
April 6th. Is his 20th birthday. Anyway. Oh shit, I messed it up. Anyway. Yeah, but very soon we'll have the 5th member-ish. Anyway, moving on.
I'd just switch these two.
Yeah?
And that's my choice.
Yeah.
You know, again,
Well,
I gotta
I think
say,
we all agreed that safe.
Safe space.
Like fucking blew it
Conquered.
out of the water, to be
these
honest.
two
Seriously,
are far
Conquer,
and away
get at us.
best and... Sorry.
Knock it off the shelf!
Best and not the
Not
worst,
best.
but not best.
Yeah.
These 3 really are interchangeable for me. I mean, I
seriously.
would pick any one of these equally. If I had to pick out of these 5,
If I walked
I would
into
go number 1 safe space every time.
if
And
I'm
I
like,
refuse.
If I'm
this every
heading
time
out
if
in the
people
summer
want
to
it.
go do
But
something, go
history?
hiking, go kayaking, go something, I walk into a gas station to get a 12-pack, take with me, and all they have is any of these. I'm a fucking happy man.
Yep.
Happy man.
Here's the thing. I'm going to pick this time and time again. I'm going to pick this if that's the only
Only
IPA
thing
that's
there is.
available.
You're gonna pick and go.
I'm going to drink this with a good meal. I'm going to drink this because I want to drink, and I'm going to drink this because I'm outdoors.
Yeah.
And you just drink this to
See, in all three of those, I could do dinner outdoors or whatever, really.
breakfast.
So, this has been Basic Booze, doing New
Basic.
England East Coast IPAs.
Basically.